was no, not player destruction. It was robot destruction.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember watching like Gmod. I never knew that these characters came from TF2 because I didn't know it existed. So I always like, whenever I saw Scout, I would think, oh, is that the Night Guard from the Five Nights at Freddy's SFM animations?
Yeah. Really?
Oh, man, I remember that. That's not great.
I'm so old. I remember TF2 before the Bronies came to it. I'm also old enough to remember what Bronies were.
I'm old enough to remember that fucking. I remember like watching like Five Nights at Freddy's SFM Sword Swell. Like Thomas the Tank Engine would be playing on my TV in the background.
How old are
That's like 6 years ago.
Or whatever. I remember when we used to get updates regularly. It was like just
Thomas is fucking great. What happened to it?
Valve decided to make money instead of work on its games.
I just need a check.
Hello, my name's Joe Biden, and I'm here to tell you.
And did anyone else watch Thomas when they were younger?
I did. Back in like the early 2000s, because
Dude, Thomas got like a fucking reboot and it looks disgusting. I saw it, it's putrid.
Caillou reboot.
What?
isn't that Breaking Bad?
Caillou reboot. It literally looks ugly.
No, that's One Punch Man.
Anyone watch the
Caillou is
Animaniacs
6'11",
reboot?
dude.
The Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah,
I
Kevin
did
Feige
not.
like
I mean, I don't
Speaking
care enough
of
about the
Bronies,
Animaniacs
look who
to
joined the
watch
game.
it, but no.
I never watched the Animaniacs.
Back in my day, I used to be with it.
And the fucking Thomas reboot, he looks so fucking weird. He has a big
They
ass
always
forehead.
look weird. They're trains with faces. How is that not weird?
They look weirder.
Explain.
Is there a burger on the payload? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Hamburger.
I need to see that.
I don't think anyone's really responded to me. Let me turn my voice. Test, test. Yep.
We gotta push the burger.
Deliver the food.
Guys, we gotta deliver the
What the
burger.
hell? Stop pushing the burger.
We gotta deliver the burger to the Krusty Krab.
The Krusty Krab burger is the burger.
Team Fortress 2, featuring the Night Guard from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Super Smash Brothers featuring Thanos from Fortnite.
Super Smash Bros. Featuring Freddy Fazbear.
Please, no.
Super Smash Brothers featuring Steve from Minecraft. Oh wait.
Remember when we had
Apparently people
when we
really
didn't
want
have
Freddy
Overwatch
Fazbear in
and
Smash.
Fortnite and PUBG and we just had this?
There's an entire fucking Discord server that's just
Is the first battle royale.
They will sit there disappointed for the rest of their lives then.
Minecraft versus
Remember
Fortnite.
when we thought that Overwatch was gonna kill TF2?
Overwatch killed itself.
Did it?
Remember when we thought, what was that one game that was gonna kill TF2? That like, it was not Borderlands, but it was kind of like Borderlands. It was like a Western shooting game.
Battleborn.
No, not Destiny.
Battleborn.
It was like Overload or something. Or
Yeah, it was Loadout.
yeah, Loadout. That's what. It
Oh
was,
yeah.
Loadout.
That game sucks. I played it like once and it's terrible.
Whatever happened to Overwatch? Like, the game's still relatively popular, but like, I never hear anyone talk about it.
Literally no one talks about Overwatch.
I think the problem was that battle royale games became popular. It didn't take long after Overwatch was before battle royale games became the new thing, and it was too late to the party. I think it was too late to the party.
Yeah.
This is
I
what.
played Overwatch a lot when it first came out, but around the time, what was her, Brigida, when she got added, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Here's the thing with Overwatch when I play it. I can't fucking tell what is a bullet and what is like just a freaking cosmetic thing because everything is too fucking bright.
It's just too much. It's too much of everything. They have too many
never tell
dumb
what's
heroes.
right. I
They have
can't
too
tell
many
if I'm getting hit.
projectiles. They
I
have too
can't
much
tell.
everything in it.
But
It
guys,
makes me want to
Overwatch has one advantage over TF2.
Graphics.
Hamster.
No, it's the.
And hot women.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
Hamster.
It has a bunch of women. Everyone wants to hump them.
It has
But
hot
TF2
women,
also has hamster.
and that's it.
Are you saying TF2 characters aren't sexy? Now look at Heavy and tell me you
Have you
wouldn't
ever
count
looked
that.
at MG?
Look at Heavy's thighs, and then you keep thinking that your
And you
sentence
said
is
TF2
correct.
doesn't have hot. You said TF2 doesn't have women, but have you seen Fem Pyro?
Dude,
Have you seen
here's the
regular
thing.
Pyro?
Here's the thing.
My God.
Overwatch is just tier 2 women edition.
Now hold on.
TF2 cringes.
There's Femme Scout, but is there male Pollen?
Oh, I don't want to look that up.
Never
I
know
don't want to know.
100%.
Please stop. Please stop. Oh, hey, I got a new
I
item.
draw the line at Fempyro.
Oh my god, this is my 5th classic. Fuck off.
Fem Spy though.
Oh, bro, you should give me the classics. I want my classics. I love the classic. It's the best sniper rifle. Fight me. You fight me on that because it is the
Can't even
best.
fucking snipe while you're in the air.
Ah, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick.
You can't headshot unless you have full charge. The best feature is that it can give you.
Yo, soldier, I'm gonna say the N-word.
Master Skywalker, there are too many. What are we going to do?
Master Skywalker, he's going to say the N-word. What are we going to do?
Let him do it.
Guys, I just realized something. Biden is the first white president to say the N-word legally.
He's based.
Whoa.
Abraham Lincoln has the N-word pass.
No, Biden has 2 N-word passes, one from Obama and one from Harris. He has double the power.
But a double negative
Ultimate
cancels itself out.
presidents.
The 2 N-word passes cancel themselves out, meaning he actually can't say the N-word.
Let's be real though,
Wait,
Trump
how does
got
that
his from Kanye West.
Actually,
Dude,
facts.
freaking babyface blaster scouts always confuse me because I can never tell if they're spy or not.
I never understood why the bomb, when you shoot it, doesn't explode. It's a
Dude,
nuclear
when the game
bomb.
fucking explode the bomb with
It's
your
not nuclear,
bullets.
it's just a regular airdrop bomb.
Still. It
I mean,
seems
he
to be
shot it in the wrong.
active, so why
I mean, it would
wouldn't
only
it
go
blow
off
up?
if you shot the front of it. Actually, no wait. Since it's airdrop, it's most likely made of something bulletproof. So it's set to only go off once it reaches a certain altitude. So it should go off as soon as it reaches the point. Or not even as soon as it reaches the point, just immediately, since it's airdrop. Because it would already be at a super low altitude.
That was the most dumbass spy I've ever seen. He literally walked right in front of me and said thanks.
Yeah, I saw him do that.
Don't you?
What?
Don't you hate it when you're playing spy and you hit someone's back, but you lag so that
Don't you hate it when you're playing Spy and the enemy team remembers Spy exists?
Don't you hate it when you're playing spy?
and then that one person in the team turns around.
No, just when you're playing spy.
Don't you hate it when you're just playing? Don't you hate it when you're just playing spy?
Don't you just hate it when you're playing TF2?
Don't you just hate it when you're playing scout and then someone turns around as soldier and instantly rockets you into the air and you can't shoot because the aim is fucking trash.
Hey, we can push the payload now.
Does anyone think, what would be a good heavy update? Or what would be a good premise for the heavy update? Because there's always one.
New weapons.
I mean a theme. Tahim.
Russia.
Hoovy update.
Arms race.
No, it's not gonna be a
Just
heavy
so
update, it's gonna be a Hoovy update.
Well, was
It's
the
only new
Pyro
lunchbox
update
items.
themed? I guess jungle themed. So wait, hold on. If the Pyro update was jungle themed, the heavy update should be winter themed. Go all Soviet Russia on it.
Makes sense.
Isn't like the opposite of
don't you
a
hate it?
desert, isn't the opposite of a desert, you know, what do you call it?
A tundra.
I'm dying. No, opposite of a forest is a desert, isn't it?
Hey, don't you hate it when you're playing medic and you realize, like you're using the crits read, and then you realize that it doesn't actually make them invincible, rather it just gives them crits.
I mean, you should have known. It's called the Kritzkrieg.
To be fair, for a desert update, TF2 is already pretty desert themed anyway.
Is it just
Yeah,
me or
we've
does Medic
got
also
like
need
so
an
many
update?
desert maps.
I feel like Medic also kind of needs an update. He does not have much to work with.
Well, I guess, so here's my idea for what a new medigun would be like. You could heal, like, multiple targets, but it would be reduced for every, like, it heals normally with one person, but then you're healing two at the same time, and it's only, like, 50%. And then you heal three people, and it's, like, 30%.
It's
And
like
maybe like
a
the
medigun would heal the amount that the cart would heal, but to multiple people.
And maybe the
Yeah.
Uber charge could be like a worse version of the quick fix Uber charge.
What if medic could just revive
The
people
quick
in
fix is
normal gameplay?
weird.
No reviving. That's mercy.
It would be too OP.
You're copying Overwatch.
We need gorilla. Yo, what if medic could fly?
Thanks, man. Whoever called
What
that
if
out,
Pyro
I
could
appreciate
fly?
it.
You're welcome.
Overwatch is literally just TF2 with fucking women.
Yes, you said that already. We get it.
Cringy ass women.
Damn it.
I think it's
No,
more
it's just
interesting,
TF2,
but
but
it's
instead of
like
just
TF2 but with
fast.
hamster.
It's TF2, but instead of balancing the game, they just add more onto it.
What if we added Hank Hill from King of the Hill?
Yes.
That's called an engineer.
He can one shot you with any weapon.
I'm gonna kick your ass, damn it!
Damn it, Bobby.
His weapons.
I find it so
His
funny
primary
that
weapon is a
when
propane tank.
Jungle
He throws
Inferno
it and
came
it
out and they gave
explodes.
Saxton Hale a character model and a voice, everyone's like, oh my god, he's got a voice, and then 10 seconds later they stopped caring. It's the
I mean,
new
he always
fad.
had a voice, he
Saxton's
just
got a
didn't have
voice,
a
and then
model.
boom, no.
I feel like he had a voice before Jungle Inferno.
No, he didn't.
So
He was
no,
never in
before
an
Jungle
SFM, so
Inferno,
technically
there
no.
was like a fan version of his voice. Like there was a voice actor in the
Yeah.
fandom that would voice him, and that's what like a bunch of custom game modes use. But he did not have an official voice.
Or a character model.
Yeet. Nice.
Because you can, there's like two types of Saxton Hale character models. There's the one with the really round chin, and then there's the actual one.
Wait, since
Pull
when was
up
there a
the
second one?
bikini bottom. We have to push the payload.
Even lagging when I have to, like, I can't get any backstab.
Yeet. Push the payload. It's right there. It's right there. Pyro. If we all just Zerg rush it.
Come on, we can do this, guys.
Literally just push it a few inches. Fuck! Yes!
Never mind.
Ugh. Do I look like a mule, boys? Cause I can't carry this whole dang team.
I wanna get. I have solo weapons. They like three.
Oh, MLP Cumjar, you got a secret Saxton. Open it up.
Ooh, I wonder what GT Pain got. I gave him a present. I wonder what it is.
It's the
I
caliber.
don't know who I gave my present to, but I don't really care. So,
Whoever
got
gave
it,
me a present, I
congratulations.
got an enforcer.
Scouts MLP Cumjar, open up your secret Saxton.
We be gift giving over here.
Oh hey, I got a gift.
I want a gift. I haven't gotten a gift. I've given like two. I wouldn't.
Everyone always talks about the West Coast versus the East Coast, but does anyone ever talk about the South Coast?
Or the Midwest Coast.
I mean, I'm in Michigan. I talk about the Midwest Coast.
The North Coast.
Oh yeah, I totally meant to do that trick stab.
Guys,
Totally. That's
Scouts MLP Cumjar, before you go back into the battle, open up your secret Saxton.
me?
No, Scout MLP Cumjar got one from his,
I deserve that.
fucking gift default.
He might have everyone muted, so you should put it in chat.
I know, because he was talking earlier.
He
So
was?
I doubt he'd have everyone muted.
Wow, that one was actually kind of easy.
Just one more push. The last one's always the hardest.
It's for the last minute. Everyone on the enemy team gets competent.
Yeah, that's how it works. Like, we were losing so badly on Rose of Borneo, and then everyone at the last minute, when the cart was like at the last point, we just all got our shit together and made a fortress of solitude.
I don't know what y'all talking about. My shit was already together.
You know what, I'm gonna be
This map is so big. There's so many.
Medic Hubert, Medic Hubert.
I'm gonna use the dead record.
You ever just get killed on by someone and then it says you've been killed by, and it pauses on a really funny frame.
That just never happened to me. I never got that key frame that is
Well,
hilarious.
it's usually just them with like a funny face.
TF2 doesn't really have good facial expressions.
Oh no, they're not good, but like they're funny as hell.
It does on occasion.
On occasion.
Their faces aren't expressive, but their bodies are.
I'm just saying,
that,
Pyro's
yeah, that's
face
true.
is pretty funny at times.
Oh, you think Pyro's face is good? Look at my Pyro. Wait, are you in spawn?
The Pyro's the most
God
handsome
damn it.
character.
You look like the guy who's like stoned and he's just looking for something to eat in the fridge.
That's just... Dude, I'm the one that constantly fucking...
Like, you're the kind of guy that gets up at like 1 a.m. He's high. He opens his fridge for like an hour and he's like, frozen pizza. I had that yesterday. I don't want a burrito.
Dude, if I'm hungry, I just go eat some fucking fruit gummies.
That's exactly right, except minus the high part.
That's me if I ever have fruit gums.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I hate seeing this fight actually.
You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm using the scorch shot.
That's a war crime.
I'd use the flare gun, but I don't have any other actual flare gun besides the scorch shot, so I have to use it out of necessity.
Nobody gets to have fun anymore.
If we
Scout
win this
melee
match,
is
I'll
a
buy
fucking
everyone a
joke.
Wendy's 4-for-4 deal.
Why do I feel
Scout
like
melee
they
don't do
nerfed
shit.
why do I feel like they fixed the scorch shot? Because whenever I shoot it, the radius is like nothing.
It's just a shitty detonator. It's the detonator if you can't time the explosion.
It's a detonator if you don't have a detonator.
But it does less damage than the detonator, so it's basically worthless detonator.
The detonator if you can't aim.
If you can aim with the detonator, why
Oh, god damn it, a Crockett.
Crockett. Crockett.
I love how the red team does no return except for that one person that's freaking all.
I told you, Red got competent out of nowhere.
Oh hey, a dove just flew out of scout.
Isn't the chance of that like 1 in 15?
No, it's like 1 in 100. I think it's like a 1% chance.
Is it more rare than Australian?
No, it's so every time you like kill a scout, there's like a 1% chance that a dove will fly out of his body. It's a reference to Meet the Medic.
Melee me. Be a man. You're not a man.
How rare are Australians? Like,
A dove is
you need a tour or something.
In my entire time of playing TF2, a dove has flew out of my body like once.
Yeah, it's rare.
But it's so fucking cool when it happens.
Oh, I just got a bread teleport.
A what?
A bread teleport.
Hey, you know that countdown that cart that the cart has? like, you know, the countdown the cart has, like, before it starts moving back. Whenever that happens, just go as Scout and go push it so it stops and then instantly leaves.
I mean, that's just basic strategy.
That's just key.
I think bread teleport is 30% chance for most classes, but if you're soldier, it's 40%.
No, for soldier it's a 33% chance.
Right,
I can't
it's
remember what it was for the
20%
other classes though.
It's higher because he teleported bread.
for
He
3 days.
always keeps bread on this person.
I teleported bread!
Scout was this fucking plain ass bread.
Does that mean that every time you teleport, you're eating a mutated sandwich if you're playing heavy?
Looks at sandwich.
Push the cart.
Guys, go, 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 go.
I'm coming.
Push it, push it, push it.
Oh my god, come on, please.
Push it, everyone,
Keep it going,
grab it,
please.
get it, we can push it, we can push it.
I'm coming.
Just get on the payload.
It's just so. It's soldiers and demos everywhere.
Wait.
Yeah.
We did it.
I hope you guys like being carried because I ain't doing that a second time.
Guys, look at the fireworks.
91 points. I absolutely carried this team.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go. Happy holidays and get some good presents this year, okay?